on that spot. Oh shit, he's pulling back.
Oh, I see him. I see him. You got him good.
Oh yeah, he's not coming off. There he is.
There he goes. Awesome. Woo! There you go. Bring him in. Oh, it's a nice one. Welcome. This is Sig Taylor with Fish Out Loud. Hey, I'm going to be continually spending time here on Lake Seminole, which is in northern Florida, right on the border with Georgia. Phenomenal fishery. You've probably already heard about it. Super hot summer days. Okay, spent 2 days on the water, caught some fish. So stay tuned to the end, and I'm going to show you exactly what we did, the baits I used to catch these fish. So get ready for some fish catching action. Here we go. There he is.
All right. Nice.
There he is.
So he's right on the edge, huh? Yeah, there it is. Nice.
We got the stink off the boat. Ladies and gentlemen, Bobby's perfect frog, exactly where he's supposed to be. Not the biggest one, but
yeah, that's okay.
Doesn't really matter.
A 2-pounder?
I don't even think that.
Yeah, I was gonna
he
say.
Looks like a 2-pounder, but he's not.
He looks like it.
He needs to eat a little bit. Oh,
did good.
God, he got it good.
Yes, he did.
Woo. All right, guys.
Very nice.
First one, a little skinny, but you know what? I'll take them. Remember, you're just one cast away. There you go.
Baby.
Yeah.
Bite. Yes.
That's a nice one. Oh, come here.
That's gotta be a better one.
They're getting bigger. Right there, Scotty boy.
Beautiful.
He's a chunk too.
He feels.
I want to weigh him.
He looks good. I'm gonna catch a limit. We've already caught a limit, haven't we? Mayflies are out. It's June. I don't know whether.
Thank you. Learn your lesson. Always bring the bait in.
Oh, I got one.
Oh,
He was right there.
awesome. Woo!
About like yours. He was like right underneath.
Really?
Yeah, he was right underneath.
He'll go 12 inches. We'll keep him. Smile at the camera.
Wow, I really set the hook.
Smile at the camera. Look at that.
Getting there. Come on. Got it.
All right.
Oh, yeah.
What's the famous words? You're just one cast.
Oh, one cast away. Here you go. Start small, go big all day long. We're on that spot. Oh shit, he's pulling back.
Oh, I see him. I see him. You got him good.
Oh yeah, he's not coming off. There he is.
There he goes. Awesome. Woo! There you go. Bring him in. Oh, it's a nice one.
Yeah, here we go.
Woo!
That's much better.
There you go.
What do you think that is? There we go. Just one cast away. See, I told you from small to big.
That's it. All right, we're gonna let them go here.
213.
We got a 213 right here. Scotty boy got him. Almost a 3-pounder.
Almost. We're getting there.
We're
getting
there.
bigger.
Look at that. All right.
We need the big 5-pounder next.
There you go.
The big 5-pounder next.
Woo! Go. Just one cast away. There he is.
All right. Beauty. The little guy?
Yeah, wow. The little guy. It's only because the big ones haven't shown up. The little guys.
So flukes.
We're in
baby. You're in the little guy's territory.
We're in nursery school here. We gotta head over towards the college. Little guy. Oh, you're just one cast away. There you go. Once he lets go of my thumb, he's out of there. All right, those are some fish, catching action. Gotta tell you, we spent 2 days on the water. I'm looking around, trying to find new areas that are holding fish during these summertime conditions. But I kept going back to the lily pads, and started to slowly pick apart where these fish were holding, okay? So first of all, what I was doing is, first day, I caught one fish, and that was that frogfish that you saw. Day 2, I didn't leave the lily pads. I just wanted to slowly dissect. I had my neighbor Scott with me for a couple days. We ran into some issues after the first day. Now, backstory here, about 3 months ago, I bought a brand new cranking battery, and at 2 o'clock that day, it was just dead as a doornail. Scott, I was ready to go home. I said, you know, that's enough. I mean, how can a battery that you've had for 2 or 3 months already be dead? But he kind of talked me into plugging it in and, you know, fishing the next day. And I'm so glad he did, because we got up, we stayed at the Seminole Inn. We got up that next morning, and we just slowed down. Okay, we slowed down so slow. Sometimes you gotta just do that to slow down. So what we're using is a technique that I pretty much exclusively use. If you're gonna say, Sid, would you prefer the free rig versus just using a bullet weight? I'll pick the free rig every single time. Matter of fact, I did a video on the free rig. Stay here to the end and watch that and start to use it. Now, does it catch more fish? I don't think it catches more fish. I just love the action. So what were we pitching around all these lily pads, okay? And I got a super fluke here, 2 packages, all right? In the morning time, I'm throwing a June bug fluke. Now, the water conditions, by the way, it's 85 degrees, okay, give or take. Water conditions were stained, but you could still see a couple foot down. But as the sun got up higher, I went to the watermelon red, okay, and seemed to work pretty good. So keep that in mind. Early morning hours, darker colors, June bug. As the day progresses, get into a lighter color, okay. I saw a lot of bluegills swimming around. I think that's what their main forage is there. So using that free rig. But I ran into another issue. Matter of fact, it's so hot that we're having fun, but it's just hot. So when something happens, like the camera keeps shutting down, and by the way, I'm holding a GoPro 8 right here, it's just not right. So this kept shutting down. I have some small terry claws in my boat that I keep just for FYI reasons. And what I did is I got this a little damp and just set it on top of the GoPro, and that seemed to help. That sun glaring down on the terry cloth that is damp, okay, damp, wet, seemed to help. So I get home, I'm starting to think, Okay, well, what can I get? So I went down to Lowe's, got these super small little quick grips, okay, about 11, 12 bucks a piece. I got 2 of them, and it takes care of my GoPro 8 and 9 and above, which is a little larger. And I just kind of click it on like that. Okay, that seemed to work. I don't recommend going on playing with this being like this, but I did, just wanted to see if it came off, and it didn't, okay? But it only takes a second to put them on and off, so that's what I strongly recommend here. So I had that, and then when I got home, I started looking around, and went on Amazon. They had this Sunshade Pro, and about 18 bucks, and I got it for the GoPro 8 size. However, when I got it, I set it on there, it's kind of loose. But the moment I put this terry cloth on, and set it on, it was pretty snug. So I like it. See, right there? Not going to do that with my $400 camera. So pretty snug. So that's probably what I'm going to start using. But getting back to some of the tricks that I learned fishing lily pads is I am looking for ambush points on these lily pads, okay? And where are the bigger fish sitting? Gotta be honest with you here, these fish we caught that day weren't that big, okay? But we caught a quantity of them, and that was a lot of fun. Again, taking my neighbor out fishing was a great time. But when the conditions are tough and you are fishing lily pads, I kind of just pitch around. I'm using the free weight. The size weight I was using is probably about 1/8 ounce. So what I'm doing is, and by the way, these flukes have some tremendous pitching action. It just kind of does this like a tube does. It just does its thing, and the free weight lets it really just do it. So these fish would sometimes hit it as soon as it hit the water, okay? Or I'd let it get down to the bottom, pitch, lift up once, maybe twice, and then bring it back in. So overall, we caught over a dozen fish that day. Like I say, stay tuned here for this free rig. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, this is my chance to say, hey, listen, give me a subscribe. I really appreciate it. And I hope that you can take this free rig, take some of these flukes out on your body of water, and go make things happen. And remember, you're always just one cast away